In this video, I'm going to be covering all the main rules you need to know when trading with Apex. Okay, so starting out with the eval phase, most of the rules don't apply in the eval phase, but the one that does is trailing drawdown. So this is as your account balance goes up, the max you can lose at any given time from that highest account balance you had is 2,500. If you hit that trailing threshold at any time, you will lose the account. So that's rule number one. That's going to be in both the eval stage and the funded stage. Now, when you get to the funded stage, a lot more rules apply. The first one is that your profit has to be spread out between a whole bunch of different days. You can't have more than 30% of the profits you're withdrawing come from any given day in specific. This is called the consistency rule. So essentially, all you're gonna need to do to check this is check the profits that you had on any given day, the highest one, divide that by the total profits in your account. If that is more than 30%, you're gonna get denied. Okay, so next thing you need to know, between every single time you request a payout, you're gonna need to have 5 profitable days over $50 and 8 trading days total at the minimum. If you don't have that, when you request the payout, they're not going to approve you. Also, just so you know, if you request it and you get denied because you don't have enough days, it's going to reset to 0. So you're going to have to start all from scratch. Okay, next is the 30% negative P&L rule. So essentially what this means is an open trade can't go into drawdown more than 30%. If the account is small, it's based off of the threshold, which on a $50,000 account, that's $2,500 or $2,600. On a bigger account, it's based off of the total profit in that account. The main thing you need to know is don't let an open trade go more than $700 something in drawdown on a 50K account, and you should be good. Now, actually, if you take a whole bunch of different trades in the same day and none of them go over 700 in drawdown, you actually will still be complying with this rule. So just keep that in mind. The last rule you need to know is contract consistency. Essentially, as long as you're not trading 1 micro and then like 5 minis, you're gonna pass this one. Just keep it reasonable with your contract size. Try and keep it around the same, but it's okay if it fluctuates a bit.